G'day mate and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD. So, couple of things have happened. Let's start with... Okay, we've upgraded storage a lot. A lot. Storage needed a bit of an overhaul because we kept filling it up. And I've had the dupes busy sweeping. So we've swept up this bedroom. We've swept up the... There's more crap on the ground. Sweet. Pro 6. Come on, guys. We swept up the medical hall. We've swept up most of the massage clinic. We do have a few problems with a few different things, but, you know, it is Oxygen Not Included. It's moving from one crisis to another. We've turned on this oxygen generation again, which is doing all right. Now we've got the airflow tiles in. It's flowing a lot better, but it's still concentrated down here. We have this one up here, which is now running through this vent and being dumped out here. It's not being moved very far, but it is moving, and that's sort of step number one. The main reason this was not working so well is I had all the Weezeworts up here, if you remember. And we'll come down to this Weezewort and we'll watch. So, when the Weezeworts expel, they bring in air at the bottom, which gives you a negative pressure. There we go, oxygen at 20. And then it pushes the air out the top, which was leading to the problem of they're all sitting up here and they're all pushing the air up, which meant all these were overpressurized and they weren't running, which was a problem. Research, nothing has happened, but we do want that one. And jobs-wise, we've had a couple of dupes move through jobs, which we'll cover in a sec after we get a new dupe, because we can afford a new dupe, and we really need somebody who can do not really anything. We don't... Ooh, can't build early bird, but you can operate. We're going to take on Harold, and we're going to give him the name of Spenny Derp, because Spenny's been a long time supporter of this channel, and... yeah, he came up the other day for his 5-month subscription. I think he was the first or the second Twitch subscriber I had, and he's hugging in for the long haul. So Spenny can come along and be... We don't have that many things that operate at the moment, so we're going to put him down as a research assistant, which is where he just was. Yep, because we will come back and get him through a general engineer. But any additions he can get to learning will help him level up everything faster. So we'll put him down as a research assistant, which is good because we just started some new research. Jobs were... Priorities. I've got to make sure he has... Tinkering is up there, and research is... We'll give you 1 bar on research. Everybody else is pretty much fine. Bill is learning with nothing else. Neilfix is learning with a little bit of farming. Okay, everybody else should be fine. Colonel Will is, in theory, operate with some backup in cooking. So I'll set you to a little bit of cooking. Walter is farming and ranching. Farm, ranch, yeah. Okay, done. So that's that problem sorted. We do have... We ran this vent for a little while and cleared out some of the gas. The problem is we've had all oxygen sort of store here, and all the carbon dioxide's up here. So that's a separate problem we've got to sort out. Deodorizer can get deconstructed. And what we're actually going to do is we're just going to knock a hole on the side of that. So hopefully the CO2 can fall down this side and this side, and we can get a little bit more stuff happening. We now have exosuit docks. They're done. They're full of gas. They're ready to go. Unfortunately, this pump's not moving air fast enough, which is a whole separate issue we'll get to. Water. This is still an unreachable dig because I boo-booed and I need to put 2 tiles in there. Hopefully they can dig out this 1 tile and then put in a pitcher pump, because at the moment we don't actually have any water supply, but we have plenty of food. It's all mostly lice loaf and mush fries, but you know, it is what it is. Research is done. So, oh, and schedule Spenny will have to get moved down to schedule 3. Alright, so the next major project I want to work on, because we had to double our food storage, which are in a sterile environment, aka carbon dioxide, but if I put them in a chlorine environment, they're still sterile, and, more importantly, and they'll also, if there's any germs on any of the food, it'll get killed off. So that's really the next big project I want to try and get done. So we're going to come out here, because I've got eatery here, bedrooms here, so I want to look at out here to build like food storage. And one thing we are going to do is we're going to go to insulated tile. I don't have any good options at the moment. Sandstone is my best option for insulated tiles. And the other thing I want to do is I want to try and make sure that I don't remove any natural growing plants. You need to be digged down because the pincher pepper is 3 tiles long. So any of these natural growing pincher peppers I want to keep because they just need air pressure. If I dig them up and plant them, they need a lot of polluted water per cycle, and they need phosphorite, which we're lucky does come from the Drecos. But it's a hassle I don't want to deal with, pretty much. So I want to keep these as much as possible in natural growing, so I just don't have to deal with them. We're on priority 1. We want insulated tiles, so we've got an insulated room we can deal with, and we're going to start here. So first thing I want is I want a liquid lock, which we've dealt with before. We'll bring this across. We will start with our plumbing. So on a liquid shut-off in here. We're going to use insulated liquid pipe, because I'm going to start insulating everything we possibly can. Just so, hopefully, we can keep our temperature problems under control. We want a hydro sensor in there. Okay, then we want a ladder. And the other thing I want to try and look at is I want to try and look at decor, because this is a farm storage area. But I do want to be mindful of the decor requirements at least. So we're going to put airflow tiles in, then airflow tiles, then airflow tiles, then airflow tiles. That's probably more than enough. Insulated tiles, put some sandstone up here. Oh, that's a pinch of pepper. So that's too long. That'll get in the way. Because I can't build around that. Okay, we'll go get rid of that. No, my only option is to cut it down one whole tile. Yep. Bring insulated tiles up there. Got to think this through. So, when dupes come into this room, it's going to be a sealed room because we're going to put a liquid lock in. They will have oxygen in their lungs, and they will breathe out. So it means I'm going to end up with carbon dioxide in this room. So we're going to put in a CO2 scrubber. Now, CO2 scrubber will hopefully... No, it's better than copper. Oxygen, CO2 scrubber. We always build materials, any machinery out of gold wherever possible for that extra 50 degrees overheat temperature. Not that we should need it in our farm or in our food storage, but it doesn't hurt to have. Oh, you're going to be in the way too. Crap. Because I can't dig out that tile. Double crap. Everything needs to go up by 2 tiles. I think. I think. Airflow tile, gold, there to there, there to there, there to there, and then that becomes the new base. Yep. Which means all that can go away. Okay. Oh, they're building over here. I'm worried they're building on what I'm planning out. This game really does need a "I'm planning, leave it alone" button for the dupes. It means this level won't line up with that level, but that's probably fine. Or I can move everything. Let's move everything down 2 more tiles. It's gonna be way too much food storage, but it is what it is. Insulated tile. Bring that down. Bring that across. Insulated tile. What? There we go. Now it makes sense. Okay. So got a liquid lock on the way in. We need plumbing, liquid vent in there. Actually, plumbing, liquid vent in there, liquid shutoff. We've done all this before. It's not super complicated. Liquid insulated liquid pipe. Put that through the ground. We need automation. Oh, that's why the liquid vent goes over there. There we go. We'll get there eventually. Liquid vent, automation wire, a hydro sensor. Okay, so that's all done. A ladder. We want granite. Oh, scalding. Because I told them to get start building stuff out of iron. So they're going to come down here and scald themselves repeatedly. Well, go up there and scald themselves repeatedly. Awesome. Ventilation. We need a gas shutoff, because we're going to do the exact same thing. Gas pipe. This time I won't use insulated, because our chlorine is at a 43 degrees. So it's a little bit warm. What's this actually output at? At 60 degrees. Oh, maybe I do need insulated. Yeah, they're impatient. They're already... Okay, so I don't need insulated in here because it's going to be the exact same temperature. I'll put the gas vent there. I put the automation. So I'm going to run the wire all the way up to the top. And put the Atmo sensor up the top corner. And a ladder, granite, priority 1. Yeah, they're already in here doing stuff. They're going to get themselves stuck and killed, because this is all a carbon dioxide death zone. Back to granite. So I'm going to put 2 tiles there and a tile there. And we're going to do all that out. Scalding 3. Okay. Oh, this is the area that's scalding. It's not that hot. It's only 45 degrees. It's fine. Either that or somebody put in some hot iron. Yeah, somebody put some hot iron in there. Okay, so this is our plan. We needed to put in our electrolyzer out of gold down there. Yep, somebody keeps putting hot iron in here. Liquid shutoff is made out of iron, and that's why it's super hot. Yeah, everything's going to be super hot. This will be a problem that'll take a while to cool off. Put it that way. And the fact that it's in an insulated room is not going to help. Okay, so sub priority. Priority 5. All of that, 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 and we'll priority 6. Dig all this out, because I really want them to try and dig it nice and evenly and not get themselves stuck. All right, we're going to crank up the speed. So this will be our food storage. after our research is done, which it's almost done. Oh, I need that tile as well. Plumbing, insulated pipe. Come on, priority 4. So this is a cold water, or a water in. And that's the wrong building. We want oxygen, carbon skimmer. And this has to be fed from this pipe. But not... Yeah, it has to be fed from this pipe before it goes through the shutoff. So we're going to have to... Hang on. Oxygen, carbon skimmer, rotate. Scroll. Bill. No, Bill is trying to do science and Bill is going to get himself killed. So got to get Bill ready to move. Done. Run, Bill. Back in the med bed. Go heal up again. Research is completed. Excellent. We want smelting next because I want to start being able to make bigger and better metals. Plumbing. Inside a pipe. These are now swapped. Nope, that didn't help us at all. Oxygen. Carbon skimmer. Okay, fine. We'll just put it in this way and we'll just work out the plumbing after the fact. So we'll take this across and in, and then we'll take the bad water out. We'll bring it here, and then I'll take it out. Liquid bridge. And inside a pipe into there. Because again, this will be like 40-degree water, so I want to make sure that when it's taken out, it's not too it's taken care of. It's not too hot. It's fine. And then this one I'm going to bring here. I'm not going to join that. Because if it's two tiles beside one another of power, I can just drag them across any time, and they'll connect up. Because I don't want this filled up until we've dug all this out. I am going to need to put a pump in here to get rid of this hydrogen. The chlorine we want to keep, obviously, because we will fill this room with chlorine. Ventilation. So I need a standard pipe out of it. Doesn't matter. And then I'm going to want an insulated pipe from my chlorine up to there. Which is a separate problem we'll work out in a little bit. So, this is the project of today. That, getting research done and hoping no dupes die trying to analyze a volcano. Because dupes are stupid. Oxygen's fine. Our food problem is still a problem. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to dig up those two. I'm going to cancel that one. Copy it across. And I'm just going to dig up those two. If I plant them further along, they should be fine. We've got a body temperature problem now, which is not going to go away because we've got super hot water over here. Yeah, we've got a bit of a heat problem. And I'm trying to avoid the death spiral of heat. Neilfix has turned to try to do some research and analyze this volcano at 600 odd degrees. They won't listen. One more. Done. Run, Neilfix. And you can have a bed to lay in. And then they'll heal back up, and then they'll go try again. Because Bill's on his way back. On his way back to full health to try again. Now, I did cover it earlier. I did want to have storage corridors, basically. Alright? Where, or utility corridors. So I wanted to turn our storage area and probably a corridor here for running major things like major power lines, major water lines, all that sort of stuff, up and down and left and right across the base. So this is why I put the water return up here. It means the water in will have to get moved at a later date, but you know, that's not too hard to do. We've just got lots of things for dupes to build. And we don't have enough dedicated architects. Not nearly. We have lots of dedicated, like, sweepy people. I really wish they'd stop delivering water down here. Disable delivery. Disable delivery. Disable delivery. Disable delivery. Disable. Disable. It doesn't matter what I set these priorities to. They just ignore them. Honestly, if I could get an auto sweeper down here that automatically brought in... actually, if I put lots of water into these... Okay, hang on. Let's change that back to max. So if these are already flooded, they won't need... Who's holding now? Oh, Bill's back at work. Yep, already. Yeah, it doesn't take him long. Really doesn't take them long. Okay, enable. 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 The tedium that is oxygen not included sometimes. And that's another dupe. Do we take on another dupe? Yeah, we've still got plenty of food. So if I get the right amount of water on the ground that it's flooded enough, then hopefully they'll stop delivering water. I do need them to sweep, radiate all this polluted water and other crap that's fallen down here into the bottle emptier to get rid of it. And they're lazy. Oh, yeah, they're delivering water. Spenny's injured. Okay, we need to do a quick heal. Bill, Eagle, Andy. Come have a heal. Down at 42 hit points. That's not good. Alright, let's grab a new dupe. Interest build. Can't dig, germ resistant. Interest build, but no bonus to building. Okay. We're going to bring in a Lindsay and we're going to give them the name of Quantum Knight. Welcome back. Oh, I think I misspelled that. Yeah, there's a typo in there. Welcome back, Quantum Knight. Hopefully you survived the encounter that is oxygen not included with JD. Jobs. Quantum. Come be an architect. As these guys max out, we're going to have to reprioritize people to do a bit more building, because there's obviously some building tasks that need to be done. Alright, yeah, they're delivering water. Over and over. There we go. More polluted water up there, get rid of it. So the idea is if I pump enough water into these things, hopefully they'll absorb the water. And then hopefully... What do you have? 240 kilos of dirt. That's the other thing. If I can get an auto sweeper down here, take these water bottles and just get rid of them. I don't have an auto sweeper. It's still behind research. Not that I can really power it at the moment, because that's the other problem. We are maxing out our power circuit. Oh, you came and build 3 things and you're off. Okay. We've got oxygen here, but we don't have oxygen here. We've got pure hydrogen. Power, wire. It's not hooked up. Okay. Oxygen. Algae terrarium. Add a clay. Priority 7. Priority 8. We'll just do that one tile. Maybe that's all we need. Maybe we just need a little algae terrarium right here to just give us a little bit of oxygen. Like, half this stuff is actually delivered. I don't know why that's an unreachable dig, but okay. Yeah, they're still busy down here. Requires empty. But nobody can be bothered. Ah, dupes. Alright. Oxygen is okay, but... Priority 9. This one you can actually bring water and shove it into. Yeah, our pitcher pump's done. It started overflowing over the tiles again. Everybody's still sick, so that doesn't work. Because I was hoping to go set up more people to rest up. Okay, we don't really need to incubate pets. We don't need that. That's all power, heavy watt wire and that sort of stuff. Steam turbine, solar panel. That's way higher. Smart storage. There we go, for an auto sweeper. Why not? Neilflix is almost healed. Bill is almost all healed. Eagle Annie's not that far behind. Alright. Do we have oxygen down here? No. It's awaiting delivery of water. Oh, dupes. Dupes. Did we move quantum? But we could move... No, we'll wait till the sleep cycle's over. And then we'll move quantum down. I'd hate to move him and let him have a rest and have a nap. Maybe it unaside. Okay, vitals. We want Sun Nova, please. Sun Nova, come have a nap. No, yeah, dude, Bill hasn't gone. No, Neilflix hasn't gone back to go check out a volcano yet. Give it time. Okay, Spenny's hurt. Colonel Will's hurt. Everybody's hurt. They're just not going to build this at all, are they? Just the same as they're not going to clear out these algae terrariums at all either. Actually, you know what I want? Okay. Don't deconstruct. Priority 9. Liquid valve. Deconstruct. Priority 9. Automation. That's what we want. Automation bridge. Oh. Automation. Scalding. No, scalding's gone away. Plumbing. A liquid shut off. Scalding's back. It's spinning, going and picking up stuff and promptly dropping it on the ground because it hurt him. So it's like 50 degrees. That's the one to pick up, you idiots. Let's cancel that sweep task. Because, like, this is full of iron at a nice balmy 150 odd degrees. Yet they don't pick up this. They go for the hot one up there. Automation, hydro sensor, probably 9 as well, down there. Because there's a lot of water there now. Power, wire, gold. Hook that up there. Research. No, research is not complete. You're lying to me. This is all probably 5, and they're just not doing it. Seems like 6 is the priority I need to get them to do stuff. Okay, So you... Oh, atmo sensor. Hydro sensor. If it's below... No, if it's above... So if it's below 10 kilos. So, water will now only run into this if there's no water over here. Scolding. Oh, it's Bill, back at work. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. That's enough. Have a med bed, Bill. Vitals. Spenny can finally have a small rest. Colonel Will can have a rest as well. And we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 13 injured. Oh. Alright. But we are getting stuff built. We are making progress. Polluted water is now being delivered. With that is now automated, so it's one less thing to worry about. We are going to really do as much automation as possible. And the next thing we really need to start looking at is obviously better power. Better's probably the wrong word. There's now oxygen down there at least. It's not a lot, there's some. We need a few things. So this one we're going to fill with chlorine. Because we're going to have this one with chlorine, and because Draco is happy in almost any temperature. And eats balm lily. Balm lily. Can we stop the scolding? It's Nilfix. He's going back to research. Lives in chlorine. And we'll deal with Nilfix before I get sidetracked and Nilfix ends up dying. Done. Will, 96 health. Neoflix, move down here. Hope that's enough time for Will to heal all the way up. Otherwise, he's going to get booted out of the bed anyway. 98, 99, 100. Bed's free. In you go, Neoflix. At a whopping 7 hit points. Research. It says research complete. Can we do more? Is there anything else we need? Does this give us better pipes? Let's get that one. At the same time, now we have access to an auto sweeper. Which needs to go right where the light bulb is. Deconstruct. Probably not. Come on, I want to get this done. I want to try this out at least. Decor furniture, decor. Ceiling light. So really a light there would work. Power, wire. Just link that up. Job master. Sun Nova is now a plumber. Jobs. Sun Nova. You've mastered all these. Exosuit engineer's way too high up. That's 20. Sure, you can go into research as well. Come on, it's all Friday night. Get it done. I wanna. Oh, we need a Metatronics engineer. nobody's completed both trees. Nobody has completed engineering and couriering. Colonel Will and Eagle Andy. Oh, jobs. Colonel Will and Eagle Andy. Who have neither of them done that one. And neither of them done that one. Oh, hang on. It's this one. Yeah, Colonel Will and Eagle Andy. Okay. So that's not going to happen. Alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to leave the episode here. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll come back next episode where I've got this built. I think that's a good spot to pick it back up. We'll pick this back up when this is built. And then we'll go over the whole Dreco thing that I was talking about. I got completely sidetracked on. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, thoughts, comments, suggestions, all that sort of fun stuff down in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next one. Alright. Bye!